Can you just stand up so that I can?
I stand up, sir.
Yeah, you just stand up.
Ay.
A bit behind. Move behind. Show your hand.
Like that, sir.
Okay. You can sit down.
Okay.
What is your name?
May si cabuyadao, sir.
So I call you May, ah?
Yes, sir.
Marital status?
Sir?
Are you married?
No, sir.
Single?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any children?
Sir?
Do you have any kids? Single means what? Single mother or what?
Yeah, single mother, sir.
How many children you having?
One, sir.
One child. And is it a boy or girl? And how old is the child?
Boy, sir. He is now 5 years old.
Boy is 5 years old.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now if you come, who is going to look after your child if you were to come here to work?
My mother, sir.
Have you got the consent of your mother?
Yes, yes, sir.
So you have got the consent, your mother allow you to go overseas to work, huh?
Yes, sir.
How many siblings do you have?
Sir?
How many siblings do you have? How many brother and sister?
One, sir. Only one.
Is it older? Is it older or younger than you? Looks like it's older, 24
Older,
years.
sir.
You got one brother, 24 years old, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is your height?
5'4", sir.
Your weight?
62, sir.
62. Your educational level?
High school graduate, sir.
How many years in high school?
4 years, sir.
Oh, that means you finish your high school, huh?
Yes, sir. I finished high school.
And then after that you go to work.
Yes, sir.
So, what are your experience other than working as a service crew? Do you have any other experience like as a housekeeper or as a caregiver? Do you have any of those experiences?
I'm working in our house only, sir. Taking care of my son.
Oh, I see. So you have actually some experience taking care of your own son, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When you are taking care of your son, that means does it mean that you are taking care of him when he was a baby until now, or what?
Yes, sir.
So that means have you got any experience looking after a baby?
Yes, sir. Baby until now, sir. I'm taking care of my son.
Okay. Do you love babies?
Yes, sir. Of course.
Okay. Now that you said that you experience looking after a baby, so what are the experience you have looking after a baby?
Experience, sir.
What are the
I change diapers, sir. I take a bath my son. I sent my son to school. Sir, di pa inumin ito vitaminan?
What about feeding the baby? Do you know how to feed a baby?
Sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Feeding.
You mean all the while the baby was being taken care of by you? Just you
Yes,
are the
sir.
one that took care of your baby?
Yes, sir.
What about your mother? When you work, does the mother help you to look after the baby?
She's helping me also, sir.
I see. So she
Take care
helps
my
you.
baby.
But that means most of the time when your child was a baby, you are the one that brought him up. That means from baby
Yes,
until
sir.
now.
Yes, sir. Almost 2 years, 2 to 3 years, sir. Taking care of my son, because when I got job, my mother take care.
I see. So now, let's say if I got a family who actually wants to look for somebody to look after the baby. The baby is about 4 or 5 months old. Do you think you can do the job looking after the baby?
Of course, sir.
Okay, this house actually is a small family. They are expatriates. They are from India. Okay, and they are working here as professionals. They have got a baby, and they need somebody who is responsible, who is capable of looking after a baby and must have the love for a baby. The main thing is,
Yes.
as far as the children and baby are concerned, do you have
Yes.
do you have love for a baby and a child?
Sir?
Do you have the love of a baby or a child? Do you have the love?
Yes. Yes, sir.
You have so do you like babies?
Yes, sir.
What about children?
Children? Of course, sir.
Of course
I like to.
you like okay. Now if this family were to employ you to look after the baby, can you assure me that you will be responsible as a as a as a domestic helper, to help them to look after the baby, and also when you have the time just to help to clean up the house? Do you think you can do that?
Yes, sir.
Huh? You can you assure me that?
Yes, sir. I assure you.
Okay,
I'll do all my best.
you do all your best, and of
Yes,
course,
sir.
the main thing is you must have the love for the job, especially the love for the
Yes,
baby.
sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I love the baby as I love my son.
I see. Now, when you are here, do you think that you can work without off days? That means you are allowed to have off days but stay in the house. You're not allowed to go out. Do you think you can
Sir,
do that?
sir, I'm not allowed to go out, sir. Of course, sir.
Okay, the reason why you're not allowed to go out is because we are afraid that you don't know how to come back. They are
Yes,
sitting,
sir.
staying in the middle of the city. Even I myself sometimes get lost actually because Kuala Lumpur is a big city. So do you
Yes,
think you
sir.
can agree to that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but of course whenever you're tired, you're allowed to rest. Don't have
Yes,
to
sir.
worry about that. Huh?
I only wish, sir, that I could bring cell phone to contact my
Okay,
mother.
now the cell phone of course you can bring. Okay, what type of cell
Yes,
phone will
sir.
you bring?
Cell phone, sir, with
Yeah,
camera, sir, to see my parents.
with camera, but is it a smartphone?
Smartphone, sir.
Yeah, actually we want to discourage you from bringing a smartphone because we are worried that with a smartphone you have Facebook, you have so many things, then you make friends here, But if you can bring a phone just to communicate with your family, is okay. You can call back. But the only thing is, we want you to give us the assurance that you will not give us problem with the phone.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Can you give us the assurance?
Yes, sir. I promise you, I only holding my phone if the baby's sleep.
You're holding your phone when the baby sleep. I cannot understand you. What
I
do you
only
mean?
you, sir. I only use the cell phone. I only use the cell phone when I'm going to sleep after my household chores.
But if the employer were to tell you that the first few months you're not allowed to use the phone, can you agree to that?
Yes, sir. It's okay.
It's
If
okay.
only 1 month,
Okay,
it's okay.
whenever you want to call back, of course the employer will allow you to call. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
But I can assure you that the phone calls, anytime you want to call, the employer allow you to call. But we don't want you to hang on to the phone because when you newly come, we don't know whom you know. Do you have any friends in Kuala Lumpur or in Malaysia?
Yes. It's I nothing, sir. I
You
have
have
no
you
friends
have got
there.
no friends,
Yes, sir.
so okay, but the phone, I will have to tell you that most employers I will not allow you to just to carry the phones because most of them they abuse the phone, you see. So is that okay with you?
Yes. Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're willing to work without off days,
Without off day, sir, even 1 month, no off day.
No, you can have the off days, but you're not allowed to go out of the house. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir, it's okay.
Okay. And the handphone, you're allowed to have handphone, but you're not allowed to hold the handphone. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you know how long is a contract in Malaysia?
Yes, sir. 2 years?
2 years.
It's
Yeah.
about 2 years.
Do you think you can finish your contract?
Yes, sir, of course.
Okay. Do you think you have any home? Do you think that you will be homesick when you're working here?
Um, no, sir.
No. Okay. But okay, it's only natural you have a homesick. No, we cannot stop you
Yes,
from
sir,
the
it's natural.
homesick. But you must understand that when you're homesick, you still have to work. Okay. The main thing
Yes,
is, when you're homesick, you must know the reason why you're homesick. You're homesick because you love your son, you love your
Family.
parents, right? That's why you
Yes,
feel
sir.
homesick.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when you actually love your son and your parents, that means you must work to help them, to get the money to
Yes,
help
sir.
them. But if you cannot work, nobody's going to pay you, so you cannot help
Yes,
them.
sir.
And if you cannot help even yourself, how are you going to help them? So you must
Yes,
actually
sir.
come up with a strong mind and be prepared to work.
Yes, sir.
Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Because homesick, probably
I'm
you
going
should
to
be
work.
able to get over it within 1 or 2 months.
Yes, sir.
Homesickness, I think, is natural, and there's no medicine you can cure. But psychologically, you have to buck yourself up. Because you love your
Yes.
people, that means you have to work in order to help them. Then you will
Yes,
get
sir.
paid. But you are homesick, you don't want to work, nobody will pay you. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. It's okay, sir.
Okay. Do you have any question to ask me?
Sir?
Do you have any question to ask me?
Sir, question ka no? Question ka no? Yung question ko.
No, do you have any questions? Maybe you want to know about your salary. Your salary is 400 USD.
Sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. And of course, you will have to pay for your own medical, but we'll pay for you first. Okay. Your medical, your TESDA, your insurance, your NBI clearance, all this will pay
Yes.
for you first. But there will be a small deduction when you come here. Is that okay?
Deduction na, sir?
No, because why? You have to pay for your own medical and the TESDA
Yes, sir.
training and the insurance and the NBI clearance. All this you are
Yes, sir.
supposed to pay. But since you got no money to pay, we will pay for you first. But when you come here, we will deduct from your salary here. Is that okay with you?
How many months, sir?
I think it is less than a month. Probably it's about 1,200. That is less than a month. Your salary is about 1,006. It's less than a month.
Only a month, sir. Only
No,
a
actually
month?
it is less than a month. It's about three quarter of a month salary. So you still have some money, but we'll deduct it in 2 months. You see, that means 1 month we deduct 600. You still get 1,000. That means it's about 12,000 peso you will still get to send home.
Yes, sir.
But your salary will be around 18,000 to 19,000 peso a month. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, do you know how to do all the household chores?
Yes, sir.
Have you got any
I
training
know.
or have you got any experience doing household work?
All the experience only in our home, sir.
I see. Do you know how to use all the electrical gadgets like washing machine, microwave
Yes,
oven?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you know.
Microwave oven. I know, sir. I know how to use.
You know how to use. Do you know how
Yes,
to
sir.
cook?
Yes, I know how to cook steamed fish, chicken curry, but
Oh.
I really want to learn more, sir.
Oh, yeah. Steamed fish, curry, adobo. Do you know how to cook adobo?
Yes, sir. Adobo.
Okay.
Filipino
Do you
dish.
like cooking?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When you are here, if the employer willing to teach you, are you willing to learn?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this employer actually is a vegetarian. Okay, I'm actually interviewing you generally, but also I have got a few employers. So I'll interview you also, for a few employers. One of these employer is to look after a baby. The baby is 4 months old, and he's a
4 months old.
vegetarian. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
he's a vegetarian.
Um,
Vegetarian, that means he doesn't eat meat. Do you think you can
yes,
accommodate that type of food?
yes, sir. Sir, my future mom and sir is working.
Uh, your future what? Oh, I see. Your mom, yeah, she is working. She is also an
They are
expatriate. She is
both working, sir.
both are working. That's why your responsibility of looking at after the child actually is a very responsible job. Do you think you can take up the responsibility?
Yes, sir. Of
Huh?
course.
Of course you can. But let's say if the food is vegetarian food, can you also eat the vegetarian food?
Yes, sir. Of course.
You
I
can.
like
Okay, you'll be
vegetable.
allowed to eat, of course, other type of food. Downstairs they have got also some other food, and when you go out, you'll be allowed to eat whatever food that you want. They will take you
Yes.
out once in a way. You go out, you enjoy the fresh air. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. It's okay.
Are you willing to obey the rules and regulations from the employer?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now sometimes they actually go out. Even the baby, they might uh, you will only be alone with the baby. Are you
Yes, sir.
are you afraid to be alone in the house?
No, sir.
No. You see, this mom and sir, they are working, but sometimes uh, they come back late, and there are times that you will be alone in the house with the baby. So it's perfectly okay with you.
Yes, sir. It's okay.
Okay, and also sometimes the friends come to the house. They might have colleagues coming to the house. So is it okay that you will also help them out? Maybe you have
Yes,
to
sir.
help them to serve some drinks, some food to
Yes,
the
sir.
guests. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. It's natural that I serve because I'm maid.
I see. Okay. Now, if you are here, can you promise me that you will not make any friends or bring any friends to the house, and you have to be
Yes,
very
sir.
careful with the security of the house? Can you assure me that
Yes, sir. I promise.
you will not have any friends or bring any friends to the house? So you
Yes,
promise me
sir.
that?
Yes, sir. I cannot bring friends.
Yes.
And I assure you that I'll
Yeah. You assure me what? Can you repeat? Hello.
sir.
So you must assure me that you will not bring friends or make any friends here, and get yourself into problem, because normally the person that you don't know, it's better not to leave them alone. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Uh, so as I've asked you, I'll ask you again. Have you got any friends or relatives in Malaysia?
No, sir. I have no friends
No.
there.
Are you afraid of height? Let's say, sometimes the employer asks you to clean the fan, but you need to climb up a small ladder or a small stool. Are you afraid of height?
No, sir.
No.
I'm not afraid
You're not afraid.
to
So is
clean the
there?
windows.
Uh,
Like, sir, the windows, cleaning the windows.
uh, yes. Sometimes you might have to use a small stool or a small
Ladder.
ladder, but you are okay to climb up that ladder, maybe 2 or 3 steps. Is
Yes,
is that
sir.
okay with you?
If only 1 to 2, 3 steps only, it's okay to me, sir.
Okay. Okay. Of course, they won't ask you to climb very high. Okay. What they want
Yes,
you
sir.
is to be able to clean the windows, or maybe the fan.
Yes,
So
sir.
the main thing is I want to find out from you, are you mentally prepared to come here to work? You must be mentally
Yes,
prepared. And you won't
yes,
change your
sir.
mind?
No, sir. I want to go.
You want to come to work, you must be
Yes, sir.
mentally prepared. That means that after I have got the calling visa for you, can you assure me that you won't change your mind?
No, sir. I really want to go
Okay, you
for
want
the
to
better
go.
future of
And
my
why
son.
do you choose Malaysia as your destination?
Because Malaysia is a Asia country, sir.
Yes, but why do you choose Malaysia? What is your reason? Or do you have friends working here? Or do you
No,
have
sir. No
anybody
friends
that told
working
you it's
here.
a good place to work?
I think, sir, Malaysia is a good place.
Okay, the main thing is I will get you the good employers. Okay,
Yes, sir.
everywhere of course you have got very good employers and sometimes also got nasty employers. But I will make sure that the employers I get you are very good employers. But
Yes, sir.
in exchange, you also must be very good and hardworking. Okay, can
Yes,
you
sir.
assure me that?
Yes, sir. I promise you I'll do my best
You promise you'll do your best.
for my job.
I see. Now, let's say I'm the employer here. How would you tell me, so that, what would you tell me so that I will employ you? Can you just describe yourself?
Um, my name is May Cabuyadao, sir. I'm 23 years old. I'm my school graduate. I work as a service crew to Mr. Chan for 2 years. I have son and I'm a single mother. I'm now taking care of my son and I did also household chores like cleaning house, washing clothes, ironing, cooking, and really want to I really want to
You are mentally prepared to come to Malaysia to work. Is that
yes,
what you're
sir.
trying to tell me? Okay. Then can
Yes,
you
sir.
tell me some other things whereby I will be delighted to select you as my domestic helper? Can you tell me something that is positive of yourself, like you're hardworking, honest? Can you please tell me something on that?
Sir?
No, you must tell me something positive about yourself. For instance, that you will tell that I am honest, I'm hardworking, and I'm mentally prepared to work. Can
Yes,
you
sir.
no? Can you tell me something about that?
Yes, sir. I'm honest. I'll do my best to my job and I mentally prepare going to work Malaysia.
Okay, so the thing is now, I want you to give me assurance that you will come here, you will work to the best of your ability, and you have to be very honest, and you must
Yes,
actually
sir.
look after the children or the baby with full responsibility. Can you
Yes, sir.
assure me on that?
Yes, sir.
Sure, sure. Can you give me the assurance that you will bear full responsibility, of looking after the child or the baby and whatever work that you are given to do in the house? Can you assure me that you will give full concentration and responsibility?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Is there any question that you would like to ask me? I give you another chance to ask me. Is there any question that you'd like
Sir,
to ask me?
sir, how many kids? How many kids of
There
my
is only one
future?
baby for this family. There's only one baby. Okay, but I'm not
Um,
sure whether this employer will like to select you. But if not, means I
yes,
still can look for other employer for you. That's why I'm interviewing you generally. Okay. Now the
yes,
next thing is, instead of looking after a baby, what about looking after elderly? Do you think you can look after elderly people?
yes, sir.
Have you got any experience?
Yes, sir. My grandfather.
Your grandfather, how old is he? Is he valid?
Um,
Is he invalid or can he walk or what?
she's gone, sir. But when he was sick, bed rest, I take care.
Uh,
I take care of my grandfather.
how old is he?
72, sir.
I
But
see.
he's gone.
He's gone. Now,
Yes.
when you took care of him at that time, can he walk?
No, sir. Bed rest.
Bed or he's bedridden. So, what was your job when you were looking after him?
Um, take a bath, sir.
Take a bath. Some more?
Keep everything
Take a
clean.
bath. Maybe you need to change the
Take
clothing,
medicine.
change the
Yes,
diaper,
sir.
and move
Yes,
him
sir.
from one side of the bed. Move his. I think I'm sure that you need to move his body. You see, otherwise
Yes,
he
sir.
will be getting some sores on his back or on his body. So that part I'm sure
Yes,
you
sir.
have to do, and maybe put him on the wheelchair. Do you have that
Yes, sir.
experience?
Yes, sir.
You have,
I carry
I see.
I carry my grandfather together with my
Ah,
mother. I carry to
but
put
are you
in a
strong?
chair.
Are you strong enough?
Yes, sir.
I see that you are
Yes, sir.
strong.
I'm
You are
strong.
5'4", and I think I think you are strong. So
Yes, sir.
so now let's say I got an employer who wants to employ you to look after the the elderly, maybe the mother or the father. Do you think you can do that job?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so you are okay to look after baby or children, and also
Yes.
okay to look after elderly,
Yes, sir.
So which do you prefer? Look after children or look after elderly?
Two, sir. To both elder and the kids.
I see. But if I were to have the employer want to look after kids and want to look after elderly, which work do you prefer more?
The elder, sir.
You prefer?
I prepared myself. But sir, I am strong. I can carry.
I see. Yeah, to carry a baby also you need to be strong.
Yes,
In
sir.
fact, actually, a baby, if you are strong, then you have the advantage. Because the baby will grow, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So I think you need to be strong. Whether it's
Yes,
for
sir.
looking after a baby or even an elderly. The baby when it's 4 months old, probably you can carry, but as it grow older, you need a strong arm to carry the baby.
Yes,
Is that
sir.
okay? So I will try and get for you the employer, but maybe I will give your biodata to this employer for you to look after the baby. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Because
sir.
because
It's
right
okay.
now actually I got a few employers here, and
Yes.
I can see that this employer is a very good employer. The one to look after the
Yes,
baby.
sir.
There are only I think 3 or 4 person in the house.
Yes,
So
sir.
you must be able to discharge your duty diligently and properly and honestly. Can you do that?
Yeah. Yes, sir. I can do that, sir.
Okay. So I think that's all. Unless you got some question to ask me. Okay, can I have your phone number?
Yeah. My phone number, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you just type?
Sir, already written in my bio data.
Okay, is it 926 100 9953?
Yes, sir.
So if the employer will call you at this number, he's sure to be able to get you.
Yes, sir.
And you are from, your barangay is where? Where is your barangay?
Barangay San Ramon, Malik, Isabela, sir.
Isabela. Oh, you told me just now, Isabela. How many hours to Manila? About 5 hours?
About 12, sir. 10
Huh?
to 12 hours
12 hours. Oh,
so far.
it's so far. And you will be in Manila? You will be staying
Sir,
in Manila or what?
I'm not staying, sir. I'm here in province, but